Matt McAllister here from RichmondSpiders.com, visiting with sophomore linebacker Tristan Wheeler, who's back home in Pennsylvania. Tristan, thanks for spending some time with me.
Thanks for having me.
Just start off the bat, man. How you adapted to being back home instead of being at school?
Well, it's kind of rough not being with the people you spend most of your time with. So, in high school, you kind of look forward to not being in school. You kind of are excited that, class gets canceled or whatever it may be. But, like, in this case, it's kind of unfortunate that this is happening, especially with how good I think everything was going, how much progress we were making, how much we were coming together as a family. So it is really kind of unfortunate that this is happening. But, I think our guys are real motivated, and everyone is going to do what they can to, stay positive and do what they have to do. We're all reaching out to each other. So we're all trying to, keep in contact and just stay positive and keep doing whatever we can to keep moving forward here.
Now, you were back home, obviously, on spring break when all this kind of started coming to fruition of classes being delayed and then going online and then practices being canceled. Just talk about how that, process came up to you and what you thought when you started hearing all this going on.
Yeah, so it happened kind of fast, but we were on spring break, like you said, and then halfway through spring ball, and then we get the call or email that we're going online. So everyone's kind of confused what was going to happen. We're all like, we're in the middle of spring ball. What are we going to do? Like, there's no way they cancel football. But, it ended up being pretty serious matters, so they canceled spring ball. It kind of sucks, but like I said, we're just going to do everything we can to continue to work out, get bigger, faster, stronger every day. And then we'll see where this takes us down the road.
Now, this was your, first spring season being, going into your sophomore year. How do you think that first, 5 practices were going for the team?
For the team, I think it was going very well, actually. We were moving pretty fast, but everyone seemed to have an idea of, the schemes that we were implementing. Just everything we were doing, we were moving fast. We all seemed strong. We had a good bond. So everything was moving very smoothly. And so it kind of stinks that we kind of have this delay in our spring ball already. So, but as of the 5 practices, we all look very good. And I'm excited to see where it takes us this season.
How are you maintaining your, training now that you're not here on campus using these facilities? What are you doing back home to stay in shape?
During spring break when the whole lockdown and scare wasn't going on, I was at my trainer's gym, so we were getting some good work. But now, it's kind of everything's on lock. So luckily, I have some trainers that gave me a bunch of equipment that I can use. Yeah, cleaned it down first. But, in my backyard, I have a big concrete basketball court. So sometimes I'll go out there with my little brother and we'll set up like little circuits and a bunch of like CrossFit type style workouts to get, strength gain with some conditioning gains. So just stuff like that. Go to the field, do some ladders, sprints, hill works, really whatever I can do to just stay active, even if it's like playing one-on-one basketball with my little brother, like whatever it takes just to, keep it going and try to get better every day.
And I know you like the workout aspect, you like the weight room. So how hard has this been for you not to be in that routine?
Yeah, like you said, I'm a big weight room junkie. So not being in there, with a bunch of meathead football players every day is kind of hits hard. But everyone's doing what they can. Sometimes I'll talk to my linebacker group about what lifts we should do today. Phil O'Connor actually FaceTimed me and asked me if he wanted to do push-ups with me over FaceTime. So just little things like that just to stay ahead of the game and doing whatever we can. But it's definitely hard, and I know people are struggling, but we're all going to make it out all right. So
you kind of touched on my next question. How are you keeping in contact with your teammates and your coaches? I know you guys did a team Zoom call the other night.
Yeah.
Just talk about having that aspect of, social distancing, remotely.
Mm-hmm. Well, like you said, we're all keeping in contact. We had the meeting, which went pretty well, actually, for the 70-plus people that were on the call. So that was pretty neat. It's a pretty good program to get everyone together and talk while maintaining distance. And then we have our linebacker group message. We're constantly talking, sending new ideas for hand drills, speed drills, weightlifting, whatever the case is. Then we have like our big team group message where We all talk just to see how our day's going, what everyone's doing, to stay busy, whatever the case may be. But I think the little, just seeing what people are doing is very important for just maintaining this family and this brotherhood that we have here. Whether it's talking about football or just talking about like what we're doing on the daily, I think it's all good stuff.
Coach Wood said before everything went on lockdown, you got a chance to work out a little bit with former Spider and Green Bay Packer Alex Light. How did that come to pass? And how unique was that experience?
Yeah, so I actually never met him, and then I got home for spring break. The first day back, one of my old trainers sends me a picture with him, and I was like, "Wow, that's pretty crazy!" Like he's up here working out with one of my old trainers. So I figured, while I have the chance, I might as well take some time and go get some work with him. So I went over, and dude, the guy's a beast. The first thing I was like looking up to him, and I was like, wow, you're a big dude. And so we introduced each other, talked a little bit about my past season, his past season. Then we started getting some work, and yeah, he's a hard worker, pushes me. We probably got like 4 workouts in together so far. But yeah, he's a hard worker. He pushed me every time, killed me a couple times. But yeah, he's a great dude to be around, and he definitely pushes you to be the best you can be.
Now I know we've talked a lot about the football aspect, and Shannon would be remiss if I didn't talk about how you've been able to adapt your class schedule. I know you said you just took an online class here right before this interview. Just talk about juggling that aspect of getting your schoolwork done now remotely and the help that Shannon's provided you.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely easier when you're at school and you have people like Shannon and coaches stopping in class, kind of on your back about it. So, but it definitely takes a different type of dedication when you're at home and you're laying in bed and you got to get up at 10 o'clock to do a online class. So, I mean, everyone has to stay strong because that's really a different like force on you. Like I said, it's going to be harder, and I think we're all going to be fine. We have a good group of dedicated men on this team, so I think we're all going to do whatever it takes to excel in football and in the school. So,
and what are you missing most about being on campus?
Probably D-Hall. I mean, obviously being with all my boys, like I said, being with the family, but D-Hall probably, considering how many times I eat a day. It stinks having to cook a full meal for myself 5 times a day. So that's definitely probably one of the biggest things that I'm missing right now. But yeah, it's been rough. But we're going to, like I said, we're all going to be all right. So.
And then finally, is there anything you want to say to, all those Spider fans out there that, look forward to, you guys being back on the field in the fall? Anything you want to, relay to them?
Yeah, I just want to let all the Spider fans know that we're going to be all right. I know each person on this team is doing whatever we can to better ourselves every day, whether it's eating right, running, lifting. I know we're all doing the right things, and you can count on every person on this team to do it. So don't lose faith in our program. Give us the support we need, because we're all going to need it through these hard times. And all Spider Athletics are hoping everyone's doing okay financially, mentally, physically, and we're all here for you. So just keep one love to Richmond family, and we'll be all right.